Hey, mjanimeDK here doing my review on Bakuman. Bakuman was created by Tsugumi Oba and Takashi Obata. I'm sorry if I mispronounced those names. The same duo that gets Death Note. And when I heard about this manga, I naturally had high expectations, and I was not disappointed. After the very first chapter, I was pretty much hooked. I wanted to see what the story would lead to. This is one of the best manga I've ever read. The storytelling is great, the artwork is amazing. At times when I read one chapter of Bakuman, it feels like I've read 10 because the dialogue is used so skillfully and the panels and everything's done really well to further the story. It's done with a manga style with a dash of reality set in a real-life setting that makes it all the more real. The background, the shading, the settings, even the small details are really done well. Bakuman has a simple story. Takagi and Mashiro want to become manga artists, then eventually have an anime, and have Asuki be the voice actor of the heroine of that anime, and get married with Mashiro. But that's more subplot, the whole marriage thing, so... Well, anyways, the story is well paced and rarely strays away from the main plot of the story, so there isn't really any pointless filler or padding, and, things that really don't have any purpose. On a side note, one of the things that I really adore about this manga is that we really get a keen insight to the world of manga. The way it works, the whole rating system, everything. And another side note, the stories created by the characters inside of Bakuman, I think most of them are actually pretty good to be standalone stories in themselves, like PCP. I think that would be fun. A great manga to read. The Classroom of Truth, Money and Intelligence. Those things really pique my curiosity. But one of the things I want to see get made the most would probably be Outer 11. I don't know, that's probably just me. I've talked about most of the good things in Bakuman, so I think I should talk about a bit of the negative. First, the characters are kind of one-note pawns, but still, I know they're supposed to be realistic, and most of them are developed to the point they need to be. But that's just kind of pet peeve of mine. And another thing is, we follow the story, the main character's ups and downs, and with sitting and waiting on the phone call. And from the very first one shot, I was really excited for the first time, first couple of times. But after a while, it just didn't have the same impact on me. It changed from wow, my heart is beating fast. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's gonna happen, to more of a kind of interested. Let's see what happens. Start with the main characters, Mashiro and Takagi. What can I say about them? They're pretty normal, aside from wanting to be manga artists. They're eerily close to people we all probably know in real life. Mashiro's kind of timid but determined when he needs to be. Takagi's kind of free-spirited and fun-loving. Anyways, let's discuss some of the side characters. Fukuda is kind of the hothead, Mizuma, the eccentric manga genius, Aoki, the prissy elitist, and one of my favorite characters, Hiromaru. He's always hilarious, and with those scenes he has with his editor, always hilarious. The characters are so relatable and grounded, and I think they're done well and the way they're supposed to be, to keep everything really realistic and for us to have empathy towards the characters. So I'm not unhappy with any of that. Bakuman has a really good storytelling, great illustrations, and a keen insight of the world of manga. For me personally, it's deepened my appreciation for manga. So for any manga enthusiast out there, this is a must-read. So if you haven't read it yet, go to a local bookstore and check it out. You will not regret it. mjanimeDK signing off till next time.